I mean, Hodday's from my block. Well, I could really say I came from his block because Hotday lived in Queensbridge before me. You know what I'm saying? My cousins was very good friends with Hotday. And then, you know, we just met and we got cool. You know, so I used to rhyme around him. I used to rap at the jams and shit in the park with Hots. And then the first record I ever was on was by Hotday. Other people tried to take the credit, talking about they put me on, but it was Hotday who put me on the record first. I mean, Hotday was he was a DJ for the hood. He was one of the youngest. He probably was the youngest DJ in Queensbridge at that time, you know. And he was doing this thing with Tough City Records. So I was cool with him. So you know, I wanted to be down. You know what? It was cool. It was cool doing that. You know, that was my first. You know, that was my first experience in the studio. You know, so I had a very squeaky voice if you listen to that shit. I guess it was a learning experience for me. You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing that I did in the studio, and from there I wanted to really become an artist after that. I recorded something else with PhD actually, and that was on Tough City also. That was like, what, 1991 or some shit like that, or 90, I don't know. But in 1992, I was working on a whole album with Marley Marl, but I blew trial. I was on trial at the time. So I was found guilty. So my next shot at being an artist didn't come till 1995. 1996, when I was on Nas, It Was Written album. So 96 is when I relaunched my career. But between the 80s and that, the late 80s and that, I was always hustling. So that's one of the things that enabled me to get in trouble and stall my career. Yo, what up? This is Cormega. You hanging out with my people at Fat Lace Magazine. Holla on yourself.